fourth chapter, which is quadratic equations. Last year we got studied about polynomials. Let us understand the main difference between an equation and a polynomial, right? Just consider this 4x squared plus 7x plus 3. We had done this type of polynomial in factorization, splitting the middle term. Do you remember? Yes. So here it is not an equation, it is a polynomial, right? Whereas if I take it is equal to 0, it is converted into what? Into an equation. So equation, remember, equal sign should be there, right? So here we are going to learn about quadratic equation. We know the meaning of linear, quadratic, cubic, right? Yes. What do you mean by linear? If the degree of any polynomial is 1, right? We call it as linear. If I take it is equal to 0, it is a linear equation, right? If it is 4x squared plus 5x plus 7, it is a quadratic polynomial. Because the degree means the highest power. Here the power is 2, here it is 1, here it is 1, here 0. But which is the highest? Highest is 2. Therefore it is a quadratic polynomial. Now it becomes quadratic equation. 4x cubed plus 7. It is what type of polynomial? Cubic polynomial. Now it is cubic equation. This is not there in the syllabus. We are going to do this type of thing. Right? First let us understand what is the standard form of a quadratic equation. Standard form. It is ax square plus bx plus c equal to what? Equal to 0. What are this a, b and c? They are all constants. Like 7x square plus 11x plus 8. Right? What is a here? A is equal to 7. B is 11 and c is 8. Right? But here b can be any number, c can be any real number, but a should not be 0. This can be 0. Yes. If this is 0, what we get? We get 7x squared plus 8. If this is 0, we will get 7x squared equal to 0. Or we will get 7x squared plus 11x equal to 0. Look at the degree here. What is the degree? Degree is 2. Even if this is not there, what is the degree? 2. So this is a quadratic equation. This is also a quadratic equation. But if this becomes 0, x squared now will vanish. What will be the degree? Degree will be 1. Or the degree will be 0. It won't be a quadratic equation. Therefore, the condition imposed is a, b, c are real numbers. We know what are real numbers. It can be a fraction, can be an irrational number, can be a negative number, positive number, and a should not be equal to 0. So a can be any real number other than which number? 0. Hope you understood why we take this condition. So the standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, where a, b, c are real numbers, a is not equal to 0. So this is the complete standard form. Are you clear? Yes. Along with this, we should write the conditions also. Correct? Last year we had studied factorization, splitting the middle term. Do you remember? Here we are going to use. Before that, let us see how to check whether the given equation is quadratic or not. So we go to exercise 4.1. So can you repeat what is the standard form of a quadratic equation? We start with exercise 4.1. In 4.1, the first question is check whether the following are quadratic equation or Sometimes, now looking at the equation, we can say whether it is quadratic equation or not. Whereas when brackets are given, terms are splitted, scattered here and there, first we should bring it to the standard form. Only then we can check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Right? So the first one is x plus 1 the whole square equal to 2 into x minus 3. Right? So looking at this equation, we cannot say. So we have to simplify it. This comes under the form a plus b the whole square. Do you remember what is a plus b the whole square? Yes. What it is? A square. All this we studied, I suppose, last year or in 8th standard? Right? So we are going to use this. In the place of a, what we have? And in the place of b? 1. Can you apply this and tell me? X square. Left side we should start with x square term, then x term and then constant term. So here it is x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 2x plus 6 equal to 0. So this is x square. You can see this gets cancelled. Plus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. Right? Yes. Now check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Quadratic. X square term is present. And what is the degree of the equation? 2. What is the value of a here? X. What is a? A is 1. What is the value of b? 7. No. 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. X square term, what is the coefficient? Coefficient 1. X term is missing. Therefore, what is b? B equal to 0. What is c? 7. So it is a quadratic equation. Understood? Yes. Now you tell me, should I solve all the 8 sums or which are the sums you want me to solve here? Should we go for all the sums? No, 8. Okay, 8 I will do. Then? 4. 8. Just whenever I ask for your choice children, just go through all the sums which you find it difficult in time. Because the question is a simple question. It should be expanded, should draw to the standard form and we should see whether the degree is 2 and it is an equation. Tell me, which are the sums you want? Second you want? Okay. What is the second sum? X square minus 2x equal to minus 2 into 3 minus x. Am I audible, children? Yes. So this is x square minus 2x. Minus 2 into 3 is minus 6. Multiply plus 2x. Right. It is x square minus 2x plus 6 minus 0. It is x square minus 4x plus 6 equal to 0. What is the degree of the equation? 2. What is A? 1. B? Minus 4. C? 6. Right? Yes. So we have to conclude that it is a quadratic equation. It is a quadratic equation. Clear? So the other sums you want me to solve? Please go through. 7th and 8. 7th and 8. 4th. 4th also? 6th also? Okay. Then all the numbers will come. 4th, 6th, 7th. What we do it here, as I told you, keep a separate notebook for revision. Today itself, you practice and see what is done in the class. Your learning will get over. And the difficulty what you have today, mark and bring for tomorrow's class. So what is 4th sum? X minus 3 into 2x plus 1, which is equal to x plus 1. The first bracket has 2 terms, second bracket also has 2 terms. How to multiply 2 terms by 2 terms? X into 2x becomes 2x square. X into 1 plus x. Minus 3 but this is one of them, right? It is 2x square. X minus 6x becomes minus 5x.
Minus 3 minus 3 minus x square minus 5x
is equal to
0.
2x square minus x square. X square minus 5x minus 5x
minus 7x
and
minus 3.
check whether it is a quadratic equation or not.
Yes.
What is the value of A?
1.
B
Minus 10.
C
Minus 3.
is a quadratic
Quadratic equation.
Suppose if A is 0, will it be a quadratic equation?
No.
Shall we proceed to sixth one?
Yes.
All these sums are done in the videos, children.
Yes.
So should I wait for your copying or will proceed directly? Will proceed directly without wasting time?
Yes.
Each and every sum of the exercise is solved in the video. I don't know how many of you have watched the video. Then comes sixth sum. Sixth is x square plus 3x plus 1 is equal to x minus 2 the whole square. Right. Left side, anything should be simplified? No. No brackets, no squares or no whole cube. Therefore, it comes as it is. Right side, we are going to use a minus b the whole square. Open the bracket. X square minus 2 x into 2 plus a square minus 2ab plus
b square.
X square minus x square. I brought this.
Yes.
Or together also you can break it. X square plus 3x plus 1 minus x square plus this is minus 4x comes to the other side as
Plus 4x
and then
minus 2
minus
minus 4 equal to 0.
x square minus x square gets cancelled. 3x plus 4x 1 minus 4
Minus 3 equals to 0.
What type of equation is this?
Linear.
But we are asked to check for quadratic equation. What is it, a quadratic equation? Not a
Quadratic equation.
clear?
Yes.
Now we go to
7.
7.
6.
Sixth is only done now. Seventh sum is x plus 2 the whole cube. I think problem is lying in using the formula of cube. Is it?
Yes.
But we have studied last year cubic formula also. Right? Anyone remember a plus b the whole cube? Anyone?
A plus 3a square b plus 3ab
Good.
square plus b.
I write it on the board. A plus b the whole cube is good. Come on. A cube plus
3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube.
right?
Yes.
This can be written in many different forms also. Or this can be written as a cube plus 3ab into a plus b plus b cube. Both are correct only. The form is different, right? Let us use the first one only.
Yes.
Yes? In the place of a, what we have?
X.
B,
2.
2. Can you apply the formula?
Yes.
Tell me.
X plus 2 the
X
whole
cube
plus
plus 3
x square plus
into 2
plus 3 x into 2 square plus 2. Correct? Correct?
Yes.
Any difficulty?
No.
Which is equal to 2x into x.
2x square minus
2x cube,
x
right?
cube
2x into minus 1.
minus 2x.
Guys, any difficulty?
No.
X cube plus, simplify this, 6x x cube minus 2x cube. X cube means how many x cube? 1 cube minus 2x cube becomes
minus x cube.
6x square, right? 12x plus 2x.
14x.
14x. Constant term only in one place. Plus
Plus
8
8 equals to 0.
What is the degree of this polynomial?
3.
3. What type of equation we have got?
Cubic.
But we want
Quadratic.
therefore, what is the conclusion?
Not a quadratic.
Not a quadratic. So the problem is remembering this formula.
Yes.
So remember. Right? Let us go to the last sum. Hope you remember this we had studied last year, children. I'd like to give the same formula. Eighth sum is,
X cube.
what is 8x cube
Minus 4.
minus 4x square
Minus
minus x plus
1 equals
which is
to
equal to
x minus 2.
x minus 2 the
Whole cube.
Do you remember what we did just now? A plus b the whole cube?
Yes.
Recall and tell me the formula. Now we want
A minus
a minus b the
whole cube.
the only difference is here it is plus b and here it is
Minus
minus b.
b.
Right?
Yes.
So wherever b comes, right, with odd power, because we know what is the sign here? Plus. What is the sign here? Plus. What is the sign here? Plus. What is the sign now? Minus. So for negative terms, odd power, what we get? We get minus. So wherever b is there with odd power, we will get minus. So any change here? No. Because a is positive only in both the places. So b has odd power, therefore
Minus 3 square.
b is even power.
Minus
And here it is
minus cube.
clear?
Yes.
So odd powers of b gets minus sign, that is the only change. So left hand side there is no change, just we are going to copy the terms. X cube minus 4x square minus x plus a is x and b is 2. Now to write minus 2. Already b's are written as minus only here. So just apply this formula. So it is x cube minus 3x into 2 square minus 2 cube. Am I right?
Yes.
Follow? It is x cube minus 4x square minus x plus 1, which is equal to x cube multiplying here will get 6x square. Here it is 4 into 3, 12x minus 8. Now let us bring all the terms to the left side. Minus 12x plus 8 equal to 0. Solve x cube terms.
X cube.
What else? Then x square term minus 4x square plus 6x square. 2x square. Minus x minus 12x. 1 plus 8 equal to
0.
right? Check whether
Yes.
what is the degree?
2.
And a is not equal to
0.
Therefore, this is a
Quadratic equation.
Hope you learned one question completely. One or two sums are not solved, then we can solve by ourselves. Solve it today. If there is any difficulty, tomorrow we can ask me. It's on Monday. Right? Shall we go to the next question? What is the second question? Please read.
Represent the following equation in the form of a quadratic equation.
Represent the following in the form of
Quadratic.
So we are given statements. The situation is given. We are asked to frame equation.
Yes.
This also I think we had done last year. Similar questions, not in quadratic equation, but in linear I think we had done. So let us read the first question of second. The area of a rectangular plot is 528. It is a rectangular plot. Its area is 528. The length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. Length is greater than twice the breadth by how much? By 1. The question is find the length and breadth of the
Plot.
Find length and breadth. How many terms are asked here?
Two.
2 terms. But we are going to express both in terms of one variable only. The topic is quadratic equation in one variable. We can use only x or only one alphabet called only one variable we should use. But two terms are specified here, length and breadth. So the length and breadth should be expressed in terms of x only. Right? Okay. So what is the first thing is given? Length is greater than, more than twice the breadth. By how much? By 1. Right? We know 7 is greater than 5 by 2. An example, right? Where this 2 will be added, either with 7 or with 5. 5. To make it equal, this 2 should be added with a smaller number. So 7 is equal to what? 5 plus 2. This is greater.
Yes.
Look at the inequality. This is greater. Length is greater than twice the breadth by 1. I want to bring equality sign here.
Yes.
Right? So where this 1 should be added?
Breadth.
So length is equal to
2 into breadth.
2 into breadth
Plus 1.
plus 1 plus. Right? Now what do you want to fix it as x? It can be length or it can be breadth. Suppose if I take length as x, then breadth I have to find out in terms of x only. So x minus 1 is equal